According to Edoardo Farina, founder of Alpha Lions Academy and longtime XRP supporter, Ripple is hiding something big about the XRP held in escrow. And when they finally reveal it, he says the opportunity to buy XRP at current prices, around $2, will be gone forever. Farina's exact words? He called it the final deadline for XRP investors. That once Ripple unveils the full story behind the 37 billion XRP currently locked in escrow, the market will shift, and fast. So what exactly is being suggested here? And how much of it is based on fact versus speculation? Let's start with what we know. Ripple holds over 37 billion XRP in escrow. These tokens are released monthly based on a fixed schedule programmed into the XRP Ledger. This was designed for transparency and to reassure the market that XRP wouldn't be dumped in large amounts. But Farina believes this is only the visible part of the story. He suggests that Ripple may have made private, off-chain agreements, potentially with institutions like the U.S. Treasury or the International Monetary Fund. These arrangements, he says, could already assign portions of the escrowed XRP to major players under legal contracts hidden behind non-disclosure agreements. And if any of this turns out to be true, the impact on XRP's price and accessibility could be dramatic. Farina's theory, though not backed by on-chain evidence, argues that Ripple is positioning the escrowed XRP as a strategic financial tool. That could mean using it to back stablecoins, support institutional liquidity, or even integrate into national financial reserves. He says, once Ripple reveals what it's been keeping secret about XRP, the moment to buy at these levels will be gone. In short, he's predicting that once the mystery is solved, the value of XRP could surge, and retail investors may be priced out. This builds on Farina's long-standing narrative that the XRP ledger is being quietly integrated into high-level monetary systems. And with Ripple now actively pursuing a U.S. national bank charter and applying for access to a Federal Reserve master account, some in the community believe he might be onto something. We know that Ripple's escrow is governed by code, secure, public, and predictable. Each month, 1 billion XRP becomes available, with unused portions returned to escrow. This has kept Ripple's holdings from overwhelming the market. But Farina argues that blockchain transparency isn't the full picture. What it doesn't show, he says, are any legal arrangements made behind closed doors. He believes that Ripple may already have commitments in place with sovereign entities, meaning that much of the escrowed XRP is already effectively spoken for. If true, the circulating supply might be far smaller than it appears. The problem is, this is still theory. There's no public evidence of these agreements. Critics are quick to point that out. Naturally, not everyone is convinced. Many in the crypto space are cautious about taking bold predictions at face value, especially when they aren't backed by data. Yes, Ripple's regulatory progress is real. The banking license application is confirmed. The master account application is public knowledge. These are major moves, but tying them directly to secret deals involving XRP escrow is still speculative. Farina's critics argue that while his ideas are thought-provoking, they risk spreading hype without clear evidence. They also remind the community that Ripple has always promoted transparency, so any such off-chain arrangements would contradict that principle unless revealed in full. At the end of the day, Farina's warning is clear. If you believe in XRP's long-term potential, and especially if you believe Ripple is about to announce something game-changing, this might be your last chance to get in at a low price. But belief is not the same as proof. Ripple may well have a larger plan for its escrow holdings. It may be aligning more closely with central banks and regulators. Those are trends we can observe. But until Ripple actually makes a public announcement, everything else, contracts, hidden partners, institutional agreements, remains in the realm of possibility. So, is now the final deadline to buy XRP? That depends on your view of Ripple's future. Just remember, speculation can fuel excitement, but it can't replace facts. Thanks for watching. Stay sharp, think critically, and always look beyond the headlines.